if you didn't know, we ended up winning a special election in Arizona. Our newest member, who has not been sworn in, Congresswoman-elect Grijalva, is ready to sign and be the 218th signature on the discharge petition. Now, for those of you that don't know what a discharge petition is, let me tell you, it's usually just a messaging tool. We usually do not get the number of signatures that we need to override the speaker. The speaker is the only one that can really, for the most part, put bills on the floor. There are exceptions, and this is one of those exceptions. And basically, think of it like if your state has a petition process, if the people that are elected into office don't want to file bills or pass bills that you want, but let's say you want same-day voter registration or online voter registration, and your state allows you to do something, or we saw the ballot initiatives around reproductive access. We saw that happen in Ohio. We saw it happen in Missouri and so many of these other red states where their elected leaders would not put anything on the floor. So the people had to rise up. So we in the House, we basically have that same opportunity. If there's something that the body of members actually wants to put forward, then it takes 218 signatures. Right now we have 217. The 218th signature will be Representative-elect Grijalva's signature. But since we're not in session and since we shut down, they've made all the excuses in the world not to swear her in, and they could have swore her in just yesterday, doing what we call a pro forma session. So they opted not to. So I also think that they are buying time right now. And what they are trying to do is twist the arms of the 4 Republicans that did sign on to the discharge petition, trying to get somebody to come off the discharge petition before Grijalva is sworn in, because then they will have to put it on the floor and they will absolutely have to take a vote. But I am so happy you asked this question, because we will not be distracted. We need to be able to walk and chew gum. And the reality is that we just heard my junior senator from the state of Texas talk about protecting pedophiles. It was some kind of slip of the mouth, but that's what he said. We got to protect the pedophiles. We know that the last time Trump was in office, he ended up having a sweep. And that's one of the reasons that he is trying to redraw the lines, because he is old enough to remember history. He knew that in the midterms, and he wasn't even as bad. He was bad, but he wasn't this bad. The last time, he ended up losing over 40 seats. So that's why he's trying to rig the system so that hopefully he can still maintain control. Because if you let the Democrats get control, you ain't got to worry about the Epstein files. We're gonna go get them, right? And even if Pam Bondi and them don't want to turn it over, don't worry about it. We get courts for that, and we will absolutely head to court with these valid subpoenas, and we will get court orders, and we will have people held in contempt, and we will do all the things. So give us some power so that we can start doing some digging and figuring out what all did Elon do with y'all's information? Where all did it go? And who all did he fire? And why did he fire them? And how many people have been fired just out of simple retaliation? And let's take a look at these vindictive prosecutions that they are engaging in. The one thing that Trump is afraid of more than anything right now is real accountability, and the Democrats can usher that in. I sit on both the committees of main jurisdiction. We'll be ushering that in, oversight and judiciary. So it's important that we show up and we just keep voting every single election.